That. Okay, there's that. I'm live playing, whatchamacallit, Madden. No.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports from Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the Bengals in control of the football as we get back into the action in the first quarter. Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there? That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big.
Don't know if I got anybody watching or not.
It's massive.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his pass is caught. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I couldn't wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man right side is Shark. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They're going to look to throw. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
7 yards there and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
And it's no good.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. On 2nd and 10, Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. It's the Bengals in the lead. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And complete to Drake London. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Back to throw now on first down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. B.J. Hill. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Brian Edwards. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson, his 2nd sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Bengals are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, a 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sam Hubbard, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Y'all share this live.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Trey Hendrickson, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
No sack yet. Okay.
Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. This is fielded at the 27. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback.
Oh, you got me over, Brandon.
Quarterback. So many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Bengals are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
McPherson now for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Hey, for Atlanta,
After the touchdown,
I don't know if I should give them a chance or not.
From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I really don't know if I should give Atlanta a chance or not. What do y'all think?
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throw left side complete. That's Edwards. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 11. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Oh, great grab by Chase. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Thus far, the Super Bowl has looked less like a contest and more like a coronation. And to call the second half, let's get it right back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
Yep.
Looking to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Back to throw again. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes you just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral.
He's got a man complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
He will find his man Chase complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 37 yards. And the Bengals are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. On the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But
yeah, probably.
I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here's second and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The Falcons send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets
Madden.
This one away. This is taken at the 15. And he'll be out right at the 35.
If you want to watch my
Very good
stream.
return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And he is just 1 reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be altered, does it not?
I know that whenever we tried to cover a person who's having a game like this, you're trying to vary what you're doing, trying to change things up, hoping to fool them occasionally. If not fool him, fool the quarterback so maybe he didn't read the coverage correctly. Right now, though, they're in pretty good sync.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Burrow on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, 45 yards. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger.
Yeah.
And Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one. I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurting this one.
No. Okay. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium. It's Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete to Robinson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll set up to throw. Flushed, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sam Hubbard able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. The offense on third down tonight, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be taken at the 13. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Because the other day I saw Wishy stream this, and I thought, I may have a pretty good look at it.
I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
See ya.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
You can't hear me? Okay, hang on.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did?
Let's see what I can do here. Kevin, can you hear me now, or?
They'll need 5 on
right
this
on,
play
Darren.
to move the sticks.
All right, Kevin, that works. Darren says our season's not the best right now. Figured played this way.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Leaping, and he makes the grab.
Hopefully
he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Kevin, I got on earlier and
played around on it. Turtle at this point, you just go ahead and play.
And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Honestly, my honest opinion on it, I think it looks great. The graphics are a lot
get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I got
so
anywhere
the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
100 to 1.
As they look for one more first down to
40,
help
I guess,
solve
you know,
this
FPS.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
I got on and made my cop character. I need to get on and do my
try and
other
start this drive in the air.
sim and maybe another cop character.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And his throw is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
I think it worked out right. I like it.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton, and the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly, but they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
And he is going to get himself up on a play that really turns out to be a disaster. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now
I'll be nice to put him on the board.
Well, that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, get the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. On the return, here comes Lewis. Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title.
That way they're not being technically
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's
strong team, but I do agree with you on that.
It's been a long journey to get there.
If they fired Canada, Pittsburgh would be probably be able to win some more games than they have. I'm a house divided. I've got a terrible tale on the wall, and I've
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights.
This game's going to be really tough.
Season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Yeah, I agree with you. Pittsburgh actually had that thing won, then Cleveland came back and got him. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, honestly, but
that's how you know it.
upgrade some re-sign some players.
Crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in the coast, I'ma get crazy. I just got off with a jet and I rock. I win it, I be a lot. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the lot. Shot back, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Primo Santana. Who's you back and I hop in the brim of the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't catching them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm going ready to night. I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rollie, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't need swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the face, how rush, more make case, more plus.
Just let me re-sign some players, but I don't think it.
View a player's motivations and overall interest. You have 3 evaluation periods with each stage.
iceberg slimmage. Stainless, not a blemish. I should have been to prison. No more remorse, no cases been. I got the road is flooded. Soaking with the deep and swimming. I'm the man now. Ain't I work a plan now. Can't I remember when you lame player. Ain't little player, now the same lame player. They call him player mail. What you talking? Talking that funky, bitch about my face. Wearing that monkey.
There's a draft.
That might be life advice. Get some money.
On the clock now, the Houston Texans.
Solo knows that I am not a passer. I will not after any of you people. I'm the man now. Ain't I work a plan now. Can't I?
The New York Jets are now on the clock.
Ain't little player, now the same lame player. They call him player mail.
The Bengals now on the clock.
About my face, wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money.
Now on the clock, the Texans.
Should be the 40 or the 2024 season.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's time for Monday Night Football.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And just think about what his ceiling in the NFL could be, because when you go back to his one collegiate season as a starter, the full season, he went undefeated, didn't throw an interception, and ran for over 1,000 yards as well. When you see him hit the field,
I'll be right back. I need to go do something, so...
About the videos, I couldn't help but notice you got me squatting on generic Jell-O, not the name brand.
Does it make a difference?
Does it make a difference? You're adorable. And why am I snorting regular cocaine when I specifically requested bacon-wrapped cocaine?
There's no such thing as bacon-wrapped cocaine.
Yeah, tell that to Chris Farley's autopsy photo.
Also, your nose is bleeding heavily.
Yeah, that's allergies. I'm allergic to bacon and cocaine. Tell you, this is the most unprofessional film set since they cast Timothy Chalamet in Doom.
My father came, not for spice, not for riches.
Win guy! I told you guys, he shouldn't be in windy movies. Freaking told you guys.
All right, we've got just 1 week to turn you into a normal, regular kid who can be adopted. Parents love reading ABC books with their little ones, so let's practice that, shall we? A, S, one. Okay, close. How about this one? B, best. We are O for 2. See, I'm gonna skip C. Feel like I know what you're gonna say for that. D, F. I know you're gonna go for that F, not the usual F. Yeah, I'm not sure this is gonna work.
I'm sorry, mate, but as a artist, I simply
you see a possible superstar in the making.
I don't have nobody come on here. We may just catch...
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Lance now on first down. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work harder to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. To try again after the sack. Oh, that's into the hands of Donovan Peoples.
Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be a body cam armed police officer. I mean, just a regular police officer.
Yeah, I've got two.